have modern tools. And even if, you know,
They had advanced tools. We're
yes,
the schmucks with the modern tools.
yes, yeah,
Shovel and pickaxe.
yes, yeah. And how, you know, engineers today trying to, you know, do the same thing said it's impossible. It's what, yeah, it was, they were so far advanced.
Yeah,
And yeah, exactly.
yeah. That our version of history we were taught is just really disturbing. But
Yes, it
yeah,
is.
all
Yes,
that'll
it is.
come out eventually. I think one of these days, as we raise in frequency, we're gonna understand more.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
So Valerie, welcome. Nice to
All
have you here.
right. Thank you for having me.
Oh,
Having us.
it goes without saying. Yeah.
We love
Um,
being here. Love coming. Mm.
perfect. Perfect. Because yeah, I love, absolutely. I love doing this show. I really do. And uh, I was thrilled this morning that I got an email from Sherry, Trancing with Spirit.
Oh,
And yeah, she was thinking whether or not she could join us tonight, and then decided that no, probably December would be a
uh-uh.
much better time. So I am so looking forward to having the originator and her spiritual team come in and hopefully join us in December so that we could all be grateful to her for this beautiful gift that she has bestowed
That's
on us.
that's something. I was thinking of her today, wondering how she was. So that's cool.
There you
And
go.
and yeah, and I want to say thank you to everybody. Oh my goodness, we had just had Thanksgiving. Very grateful for everybody here.
Yes.
Um,
Definitely.
it's a beautiful community, and I'm grateful to be a part of it. So thankful. So nice to see everybody.
Yes, it is. And yet fabulous, just absolutely fabulous. They've been, yeah, people have been coming and going. And I think that, yeah, according to the time zones, which I totally get, you know, I mean, it's like 9:30 to um, on on the East Coast, and you know, people are slowing down and whatnot. So yeah, it's
You know, and this is a good time for all of those great meditations that are coming in also, because
mhm.
I love
it's
Val's.
that rolling, especially since it's right after Thanksgiving, right? So it
Right,
seems like
right.
everybody's still got the turkey coma going on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like time, yeah, time is non-existent. It's just, uh, and when Val does her meditations, I was listening to him tonight. I'm like, oh man, she could describes exactly what I feel and see and sense,
Yes.
and so beautifully. Oh man,
I know.
it feels so good. I hope she
Absolutely.
does do a book with all the,
Yeah.
I think it would be fabulous.
yeah, it
And
would be.
even, you know, when you consider how many times, okay, so 12 times it'll be 48, 48 so far. So
Wow.
um yeah, if she was, it could be almost put it out as a daily affirmation. Start your day
Yeah.
with something like this. I
That's
Yeah,
That's
fabulous.
I know
Fabulous.
that's a good idea. I wish I was that talented of a writer.
You and me both. You and me both. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, today we have Mercury stopping and stationing direct. So, well, in a few days we might feel okay, but we also have Venus at 29 degrees, and she's right across from Uranus at 29. So this is kind of a jolty energy. You know, we kind of be buzzing a lot, I would say. I've been kind of buzzy all day, but like a far away buzzy. Does that
Mhm.
make sense?
Creative, right? I think it was creative.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
no matter, even if you couldn't take action because of Mars and how it situates in your chart.
Yes.
It was definitely a planning time.
Yeah. Lots
Venus
of good
and
ideas.
Saturn connection.
Yeah. Yeah, lots of good ideas are coming in, right? And this is what this time period is starting to show us for our way forward. What is it that really makes your heart smile that you really want to get into and you really want to go forward with, right? Because next year we go forward around March, but we have this time now to align because we're like our spirit teams are realigning us onto our soul paths. And we are recreating ourselves as we do that. I mean, our whole team. To me, it's epic. It's what we're going through is epic. I mean, this hasn't happened. I think the last time somebody found this, the new era starting, which starts February 20th, Saturn and Neptune will be at 0 degrees Aries, the first degree of the zodiac. I think I heard an astrologer say that was like 12,000 years ago, but up until recently, I didn't hear anybody that like these energies are, and even still, even if it did happen, then all these other energies weren't going on. And we are really getting far in our ascension. Let me put it that way.
Yes.
And I think I heard you guys talking about it is based on your level of consciousness, right? Like if we're a higher consciousness community, and that's the same thing we talk about 3i Atlas and all that. It's just it's like we're blooming. I don't know how, like you're opening up to so many different frequencies that we didn't even know we had available to us.
And Juno and Mars are trining Chiron. So this is, the nostalgia is coming in, your memories are coming in, the grudges are showing up, and understanding where it is you need to let go of things. Seriously, these are times where we are able to do that, to let go. The magic of the season, right? The gratefulness stand in, particularly the past couple of days. Now, if somebody is shopping and fighting in Costco to get a gift, that's a different thing, and that's all up to you handle that. But I have noticed that people are a little kinder these days.
Yeah, really.
No matter what.
Yeah, it's like especially in America, I feel we're coming together together. We're not even being triggered, by the things that are trying to trigger us. We're just coming together for each other.
Yeah.
And I like how you brought that up, Diana, about Mars. Mars and Juno are in Sagittarius. It's a fire sign. Trining Chiron in Aries is also a fire sign. So this is like burning out the blocks inside of you, the density, it could be anything because Chiron is the healer. And in Aries, it's the healer of I am. So it's personal.
Yes. And that takes us to the grudges or things that have hurt us emotionally, even more than what has hurt us physically. And also with that, when we look at I lost my train of thought. Hello.
It's so easy to do.
It's also Palais Athena and Pluto in a sextile to that Juno Mars, right? And then and that makes it sextile on the other side as well. Although Pluto's still at 1 degree, he's such a strong player at this point, right? Palais is in there at 14 degrees of Aquarius. So when we look at all of that, standing in the middle is the idea, the higher thoughts, the higher chakra, the higher self that comes together with that end to bring it into a healing situation. And then we have the other health planets, Hygeia, and Sedna also in positions where they're giving us the ideas coming from Pele Athena. They're giving us the ability to take action on what it is we are trying to change. And then we've got Vesta and Estrella also. So if you feel like it's time to decorate or whatever about your home, well, it is. It's that time. And those two are showing you what traditions you like to hang on to. And Vesta is not just about the home, it's about the inner home. So
Spark. Yeah.
how important is it to you that that has to be?
Yeah.
So it's a great time for everybody to be finding a new medical team if they're not satisfied with the one they have, as well as things for themselves. I'm sorry, Val, keep talking.
No. I was going to say all the
I'll be right back. Just carry on.
Okay.
All the asteroids Diana is talking about are in the chart, right? We have the planets and we have a bunch of asteroids. We're really 40,000, but we can only fit so many in the chart. But when she discusses the asteroids, it is, and I love how you said this before, it's like the buttons on a shirt.
100 buttons on the wedding dress.
Yeah. And it brings in a different level, because they all work together, right? And it's like the planets are never in the same spot twice. It's just not happening like that.
Exactly. And because that Aries and Eris is right there next to Chiron in Aries. And then you got that Jupiter stuff going on, and Hygeia is also in Cancer. And then we go over there and we look at Venus and Mars in Scorpio, who are getting ready to transition into Sagittarius. The sun's about to hit Antares, which is 9 degrees of Sagittarius. Right? And where do we have Mars at 18 degrees? He just went over the supergalactic center and he's headed towards the galactic center. And the same thing with Juno.
Yeah. Now, speaking of those, Diana, on the full moon in Gemini on the 4th will be at 13 degrees. It'll be right on the great attractor. Yep. And then the new moon on the 21st, the new moon in Sagittarius will be on the galactic center. Now, there's 4 space anomalies like that. And these are like massive energies. Really, no one can define them properly. They're so big, but I look at it, well, I'm guided to look at it as everything is spirit, right? And this is spirit bringing these energies through to us. And we have any points or planets on those specific points. I mean, this is 360 degrees and there's only 4 of them. Right. So you got to think how rare that is to happen.
Well, you mentioned that moon in Gemini. So what is it going to do? That moon in Gemini is going to go over Aldebaran, which is going to be exactly across from 9 degrees of Sagittarius, Antares. And then it's going to go in its opposition to the 2 black holes, the supergalactic galactic center. All in Sagittarius. This is the powerful time of the year.
Yes.
Because what does Sagittarius want to do? He is a centaur. And what does he want to do? I want to travel. I want to learn. I want to climb heights. I want to know everything, especially if you find yourself wanting to study, wanting to learn more. This is perfect time to do that. Pick up that complicated book that you keep reading a chapter and falling asleep before you get 3 paragraphs done, right? Well, that's what you should do. Just take it 3 paragraphs at a time. Right? Yes. Instead of trying to continue and continue and continue.
That's a good point. Small bites all the way through to the new year. Take it easy, small bites. Really nurture yourself and your nervous system, because we are just like being plugged in right now.
Self-education brings us right to the Sedna and Chiron and Hygeia health planets. When we look at them for our health, what is that all about? Educate yourself. If you think it's wrong, go on a deep dive on what vitamin you think you are missing. You know, learn
Yep.
more about it, because if you can't fix it yourself and you do have to rely on a doctor, you know what questions to ask when you get there. You know what symptoms are valid that will help you get to the rabbit hole and take the doctor with you. We go in there and we forget the first thing. We're hiring them.
I know.
We should
I
be on
know.
a first name basis.
Yeah. Yep.
And with most of my doctors, after the first couple of, meetings, I know we're on a first name basis. I've shown you I'm smart.
And Kim is cracking me up. She goes, I thought centaurs like to frolic. They do.
They
and
do.
And didn't centaurs chase the nymphs? They did. Yeah, they did. They were the partiers, So that Sagittarius is a fire sign, and he's a lighter energy than Scorpio. We just came out of Scorpio, but we still have a couple planets and Black Moon Lilith in Scorpio, so it's not. All of the uncovering has not found them yet.
That's right.
So,
Well,
but we can hear that in the news, like just all the things that are coming up. That's Scorpio just bringing it up.
You know
But
who's strong? Vulcan is strong today because he's at 29 degrees of Scorpio. And Vulcan's that planet.
He's with Venus? He's sitting with Venus.
He's with Venus, but he's at 29, right? He's conjunct Venus, and at 29 degrees of Scorpio. He's really failing it. And if you are on caught Stefan Burns yesterday, get prepared. We got an X flare coming.
Yeah.
Because it's already gone off right on the as it's about to turn. So the wind took it the other way, but that's that big coronal hole that has been there for over a year.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, can you believe it's the 12th month for?
And that never happens. I can't tell you how rare all of these things are. All these cosmic space anomalies that are literally hitting Earth directly in our solar system. It is so rare. And then we have 3i Atlas out there just coming in. He came in Sagittarius on one of those anomalies we were talking about, the Great Attractor. He's going back out on the other anomaly in Sagittarius, the Galactic Center. You can't make that up. It's so significant. I've talked to him. I think we've all went in and talked to the consciousness of it. But just the way Spirit has designed this whole last 5 years, and this last year especially. Wow.
So if we look at where 3i Atlas entered, and that 1038 that I went and found, right? Okay, because of the dream and the voice telling me. So that is in the Booth constellation at Virgo, and we didn't get to see it till he got to Sagittarius,
right?
But he came in.
He coming in
the super galactic center, just to really catch our attention, right?
I think so. Everything this year, astrologically, cosmically, has been to capture our attention. And it's not even, we still have another month or two. 3i Atlas will be the closest to Earth on December 19th, on the new moon in Sagittarius. You can't make that up. You can't, like these dates, the way they coincide, it's just, there's no way that's just random. And then 2 days later, we have winter solstice. So this is why this month is all about like really educating yourself on what it is how do you want to remake yourself? Because the sky's not the limit anymore. You could do it like your teams are encouraging you to go learn the things you want to learn, heal the way you want to heal. And there's so many different energy healings now. And that's just scratching the surface. What we know now, it's going to get bigger and bigger, and med beds and who knows, but.
Well, right. The transiting planets are putting the intrigue in your soul.
Yes.
and
Oh,
they're coming down, they're shining down upon us this way. So of course,
yeah.
we're absorbing it up here in our Palais Athena first and bringing it down and shimmering it all the way through our chakras, just like Val's prayer.
Yes.
When she started that, that's exactly what all of a sudden I saw Palais Athena. And there we go. Okay.
And Palais Athena represents wisdom, just so y'all know
Right.
what we're talking
Well,
about.
and the rest of the story is
Well,
she is Jupiter's daughter. Now Jupiter ate her mother because he was embarrassed because he, philandered around with this woman, goddess that he shouldn't have been with, right? And so he ate the mother, and then he became pregnant. And when he gave birth to
yeah.
Palestina, she came out his third eye.
Yep.
And then he said,
The-
okay,
the-
man, you're pretty
the
smart, but
mystery-
guess what? I found my way out of you.
Uh-huh.
I'm
Oh.
smarter than you. So, it, even if it's not in a good or in an aspect in anything in your chart, doesn't mean that the intrigue isn't there and that you shouldn't feed the intrigue, because that is movement. It is constant movement. It is going to come into view.
It's just inspiration, right?
Yes,
Your
exactly.
vision is coming in, your inspiration. Where'd she go? Maureen. She said, I wish I had a med bed for my dad right now. Honey, you can, I read that, I saw him wrapped in gold sparkly light. Just keep wrapping him in light, different colors. I don't know what I'm getting at, but that's what I was guided to say. I know it's hard though. I know it's not easy. These are some very transformational energies on
Yes.
so many levels.
So
Yeah.
many, well, and it can't be helped. We are ending that
Whole era.
Kali Yuga. Yeah.
Kali
Kali Yuga
Yuga.
is gone. And this is a book I've gotten, that The End of the Kali Yuga.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
That is one of my study books for the rest of this month.
for the winter. So that's a 420,000 year cycle, right? And then I'm always, that Diana's like, oh my, because I'm always talking about the 26,000 year cycle, but there's like so many cycles closing down. The age of Pisces is closing down. We're about to enter the age of Aquarius. We are in epic times. We are changing eras. The old era is fading away, or let's say this, the life negating parts of the old era are fading away, and we're creating the new era, and we're going, well, I would do it like this. Why can't we all thrive? Why can't we all live in peace? Just for instance. But that is, each of us are going to create that.
Absolutely. And don't forget, we are quickly getting to the realization of the divine feminine. We had it at one point, and then it kind of went to the masculine, where the divine feminine is what is going to bring in that feeling of unity, that feeling of we are not apart from other people in our lives. We are all somehow connected.
Yes.
And that at something that is given to you doesn't mean that it is taken away from me.
Yeah.
It just means it is given to you. And so we're creating and manifesting a more harmonious planet, a more harmonious time.
That's
where
right. It's the only way to get back to the divine masculine is by accepting the divine feminine.
Thank you.
Allowing her that equality that we all know is in us.
Right.
Yes.
And she was disempowered probably around Kali Yuga. I mean, it's been a very long time. And and since then, we can see all there's been on Earth, as we know of history, is war and strife,
Yes.
suffering, pain. You know, in Mother Earth, she is abundant. She has everything we need. We don't
Right.
need to
Yes.
fight over resources.
Right. You know,
Exactly. There is enough for everyone. There
Yes.
is no need to have the haves and the have-nots.
Exactly.
We, we can all be peaceful. We can all be in joy. We can all take pleasure in the things, the good things that happen to other people, and do it from a place of genuine happiness, not, oh, you got a promotion. Oh, I'm so glad for you.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
so yeah, and that's it, right?
what are you
That's
gonna
the
do for me with that promotion?
yes.
That's the age of Aquarius, which is authenticity, which is humanity the collective coming together. And that lower frequencies of the third dimension, in which we are third and higher, we're kind of just surfing. And that's how it's going until you stabilize at a certain level. Then, you know, it keeps on going up, it keeps spiraling up. But boy, that third dimension was all about jealousy and hate and things like that, just lower frequencies, you know.
Yeah, exactly. And there's no,
Hello.
yeah.
Hi,
Hello,
Valerie,
Val.
Diana.
Hello, my love.
Marina.
How are you?
Good.
And, you know, if we took
Right, Edward.
all the money, which, I mean, you know, money is an energy, right? If we took all the money that the 1% has and divided it equally amongst everyone in the world, we would all be rich. We would, you know, we would all have homes. We would all have, you know, there's enough food, there's enough education, there's, you know, there's so many things that we pay for that it doesn't make sense to pay for it. You know, higher education is something that should be encouraged. That should be, if you have the skills, if you have the passion for something like that, then finances should never keep you from achieving that goal. The door should be open to you. You should be encouraged to go as far as you can with it. Because when you do, then you're able to contribute and come up with things, you know.
Yeah, but do you see how they suppressed all that? They suppressed that ability to, you know, get into your passions and grow your soul and grow yourself and help each other. And that's the darker side of the last era, is that darkness that pressed us, had us really enslaved, you know.
Yes.
Yeah. Power over you.
Yeah.
Nine tails.
Yeah.
Go
Power
pick
over
yourself up.
or and
Blood
definitely
on the back of your cloak.
profit over people.
Yes.
That's all it's ever been, and we're just sick of it. We're all just looking at it like that. We don't want to play this game anymore. It's no fun.
Heather Cox Richardson is quite a scholar on 19th century life, and she had 3 videos out for Thanksgiving. And if you have not seen them, go watch them. They're very good. They're very good. She's quite an orator, and today was this. I watched the last of it, but I think that show might have been recorded yesterday. It's with one of her buddies, but it's very good. It makes you understand that you're right.
Yes.
Don't listen to them. You're right.
Right. And as we come together, which is what's going on more and more, the collective, because that Pluto in Aquarius is bringing us together.
Yes.
And it's just that 1 degree now, and it's just getting moving. So that's going to start unfolding here pretty soon. You know, we're all looking at, we can see through the illusion. There's no, they can't hide anymore what they're doing. And we're not blinded anymore by what they're doing.
more and more people are asking questions. More and more people are saying, how come? And, you know, realizing that clearly, if we continue to do things the way that we've been doing it, the result is going to be the same.
Yep.
So a change is needed. And it is very much like like the tower in the tarot, in that you could look at it and you could say, oh, you know what? Yeah, it's all crumbling and it's all falling apart and woe is me. Or you can say, we need to, there's something wrong with the structure. The building is no longer safe and secure. So what are we going to do? Are we going to put up a little more cement and put up a few more bricks that are going to hold it for a few more years? Or are we going to take the plunge and say, raise it? Start from the beginning, make sure we have a good foundation, and build something that is going to last for a very, very good long time.
Yeah.
And
That's
out of its foundation that we are taking apart, we repurpose usable, viable product that's there for the future.
Mhm.
Even
And
if it's to make a garden wall, it's the
Right.
point of remembering the past somehow so it doesn't repeat itself.
Yes.
There's somebody, you know, a few people who have gotten into the pattern of copying the wrong stuff.
Yes.
And this is what Saturn's doing. Saturn with Neptune. Saturn is going to restructure the whole thing. Those old systems are coming down and we're restructuring into new structures. When my guides say, they don't even want to say the word system, you know,
Yeah.
because system just has that, and it was an abusive connotation towards it, on it, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
But
So
we're
here we are. Oh, sorry to stop you,
No,
but
no,
we are at the
no,
8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I can't wait for Val to spread her magic again, and then once Val has done her thing, then Daphne is going to join us, and so Val,
Yes. Okay.
take it away.
Thank you.
Take it away.
So everyone, you know the drill. Take that deep breath in and imagine light filling your heart as you do. And pause that breath at the top before you exhale. And as you slowly exhale through your mouth, visualize that light filling your entire body, in fact, the room you're in. And continue as you take those breaths in that same way to fill the planet with light, and then fill the universe with light, with your beautiful light. So this activation is the grand illumination and planetary blessing. Beloved ones of the light, we arrive now at the sacred contemplation of this 12th Shine Your Light event, the moment where everything we have opened, awakened, expanded, and embodied comes into full coherence. This is the moment where your light is sealed, amplified, unified, and sent forth into the world as a blessing to all beings. Take a deep, gentle breath. Feel the energy of this evening gathering around you like a soft mantle of golden brilliance. Above you, the councils, angels, masters, and star families gently draw all the energies of tonight into your field. The anchoring, the expansion, the embodiment, all of it now returns to your center in perfect coherence. See a sphere of luminous golden white light forming in your heart, a living sun of everything you have become tonight. This is your radiance. This is your remembrance. This is your divine truth. Now the light within you begins to connect with the light of every soul gathered here, one by one, heart to heart, soul to soul, light to light. The individual sun merge into one great field of illumination. You can feel it now, a collective field pulsing, breathing, shimmering with unity, compassion, and divine purpose. This field becomes a planetary blessing, lifting the frequencies of Earth simply by existing. From the higher realms, a soft yet powerful cascade of crystalline light descends. This is the final blessing ray, a frequency of completion, integration, protection, and forward momentum on your highest timeline. It flows through the crown, down the spine, and into the heart, into the hands and the feet, into every cell, sealing tonight's transformations into the physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies. This blessing sings into your DNA. You are ready. You are aligned. You are luminous. Because this is the 12th Shine Your Light event, the master number 1212 code now activates fully within you. This code carries completion of cycles, graduation of the soul into higher embodiment, activation of divine purpose, integration of multidimensional identity, expansion of intuitive pathways, elevation into your higher timelines. Golden symbols, ancient geometric crystalline symbols now unfold within your field like petals of cosmic lotus. These codes lock in your new frequency and open doors you were not ready to walk through until now. Now, beloved ones, your inner sun rises. Your heart becomes a beacon of truth and peace. Your aura becomes a sphere of blessing. Your presence becomes healing wherever you go. From this unified field, we send light to the earth, to the oceans, to the forests, to places of conflict, to those awakening, to those suffering, to all children, to all nations, to all beings moving through great transformation. Your light moves where it is needed, guided by higher intelligence and pure divine intention. Place your hand on your heart and feel the light there. Feel the truth there. Feel the presence of your soul. We now seal all activations, upgrades, blessings, and transformations into the field of your being. I am light. I am love. I am radiance embodied. I carry this frequency into the world. My light blesses all whom I meet. I walk with clarity and peace and divine purpose. Breathe deeply now. Allow the light to settle. Allow the evening to land in your field. Beloved ones, the light you have activated tonight will continue to grow, strengthen, and expand for the next 12 days, 12 weeks, and 12 months. This gathering is complete. The light is sealed, the blessing ripple outward endlessly. And so it is, and so it has been, and so it forever shall be. Your light, shine your light. The world is a brighter place because of you. And it is done. Thank you. Thank you.
It's done. Oh,
Woo. That's so cool. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay,
yeah.
I'm going to leave so you guys can talk. Good to see you all.
Take
Thank
care.
Thank you, Val.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
as always.
Thank you, Marina.
Beautiful.
Thank
That
you.
was-
I
Bye for now. That was lovely and emotional.
Yeah,
I
very
could-
much so.
I could feel that.
Yeah. She
So
really needs to do that book.
yes, she does. Yeah. So say hello to Daphne, folks,
Hi,
with
Daphne.
She is Relax with Daphne. And if I forgot to mention to you guys, with Diana and with Valerie, don't forget to please, please make sure you go over to their channels, do the like, share, and subscribe. Do the same thing for Daphne. And yeah, what you are doing when you subscribe is you raise the frequency, you raise the algorithm, you help us get the message out in front of those who are finally ready, willing, and able to hear the information that we are sharing with them. They're finally ready to hear it. So, yeah. And Daphne, how are things with you?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much for inviting me. It's wonderful to be here with you, and congratulations on 12 Shine Your Light events. That's fantastic. And until I heard that incredible prayer invocation by Val, I did not understand why I'm bringing with me a guest, a beautiful crystal that I want to talk to everyone about. For weeks, I've been getting this image, this word, this presence in my field and in all of my meditations. And now tonight is all clicking because of what's coming up next year. Do you know olivine? Have you worked with this crystal? It is so beautiful and so interesting. I had no idea. I didn't know anything about this crystal, but I wrote up a little description because it had so many powerful messages I wanted to share. This stone, olivine, is very common. It's got industrial uses. It's used as an abrasive, but it also has it's called a mineral series because it is transformed from this rough industrial type stone on one end all the way into a beautiful gemstone that we know as peridot. Right? And scholars say that Cleopatra's emeralds were in fact this stone, peridot, and that the ancient Hebrew high priests, they had that golden breastplate with the gemstones on it that they used to connect with the divine, and at the top in the center was peridot. So this stone's ability to connect us to nature and to the earth, to keep us grounded, and to also bring in a purification and a focusing. I just wasn't familiar with this stone, and I am just thrilled to meet it. And scientists think that olivine may trigger deep focus earthquakes within the planet, shaking things up by changing its identity at high pressures and high temperatures. And if you want to put up the last slide, this is the message from olivine. Thank you. Thank you, Marina.
You're welcome.
This is what olivine offers us in 2026. And this pairs beautifully with Val's messages. This metamorphic, transformative power of this stone teaches us that we too can change from one state, a rough sort of beauty, unformed, unpolished, our potential untapped, and yet under pressure and in acceleration, the cleaving away of that which no longer serves, just like 2026 promises to do for us, put us under pressure, under acceleration, and tear away things that we don't need anymore. We too can transform into a state of dazzling clarity, purity of purpose, with our potential unfolding. And as an energy medicine practitioner, I'll be working with olivine throughout this coming year to boost the healing properties of Reiki, flower essences, sound baths, and shamanic plant spirit work. But this stone is very generous and inclusive, and I think it wanted to be here tonight to invite anyone who is called to work with this beautiful crystal to connect and to listen deeply through your heart and solar plexus chakras and to learn and grow. And it doesn't promise an easy growth cycle, but it does promise a fulfilling and gratifying outcome. So if you decide to meditate with this transformative stone, I hope that you'll come back and share with us about your experiences and any messages that you receive from this stone, because I have a feeling it is going to just turn some worlds upside down in the best ways. So, yeah, so that's the message that this stone wanted me to bring to you and your audience.
That is
Well,
so
that is that is very much aligned with everything that we've been talking about,
yes.
and and Val's messages, and I mean, yeah, it's absolutely perfect. And I must admit, I do love Peridot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, it really, well, is it grounding for me? I don't know that it's grounding, but it just it makes me feel good. Let's put it that way. I love the energy of it, and not only Peridot but olivine as well. That it, yeah.
I don't know it in the olivine state, but I have 2 chunks of lava from Mount St. Helens when it blew, and it is encrusted with little pebbles of peridot because that blast created the pressure that it needed to become peridot. And so some of them have crumbled off, and I've got them in a stack, but I've got this one big piece of lava that sits on my stairs. And Daphne, I'm going to be joining you in your meditations with that for sure, because
Mhm.
I haven't ever thought about using it specifically as a magic tool.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I love that. Thank you.
I'm
That's
looking it up.
fabulous.
Yeah, I
looking
want to
for
get some in the olivine state
Yeah.
too.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I love it.
I
Yeah.
even see Three Eye Atlas that color. It showed us to me the first time.
Mm.
You know, there's something about the acidic green of peridot that feels galactic, isn't it? And of course, if it's coming in on meteorites and it's already in the deep in the Earth's crust, I mean, it just is another way of saying we all belong, right?
Yeah.
There is a continuum of existence.
It's not the
Beautiful.
depth of the emerald, but it is that happy lime green or avocado green that was so popular once upon a time, right? You know?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Green,
Yeah.
green,
Everything was avocado green.
yeah, right. Green
No,
is
it's terrible.
creative color. It is the color of creation,
Yes. Yeah.
no
Absolutely.
matter what shade.
Yeah.
I have
Absolutely.
to leave because I have a dog sitting on my lap who wants to go outside so bad
Oh,
that
not taking no for an answer.
right.
Well,
And there's snow on the ground, so I have to stand guard duty at the door when she wants to get back in. Thank you
well,
for
thank
having
you.
me.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing this. This was fabulous. I'm very grateful to you for being here.
Thank you. I may
Thank
not
you.
make next month though, but I'll be with you in spirit. I love you all.
Good.
Thank you,
Love you
Diana.
too.
Hi,
I
Diana.
love you,
Bye,
Val. Talk
Diana.
to you. Well, I'll see you Wednesday. Bye-bye.
Yes.
Yeah,
Love you.
Love you too.
absolutely.
Well, it won't let me leave. How about that?
Oh my God.
It really won't let me leave.
Okay, there. All right, that's okay. That's okay.
Oh my goodness.
And-
Grace.
Yeah, before Viviani joins us, I must say to Daphne. Daphne and I did a show. When was it? On last Saturday,
Oh,
and we were talking about past lives and some of the memories that I had of Mesoamerica and so on. And one of the things that you had brought up, Daphne, was that, sometimes take a look at the things that you remember, and take a look at, even your name.
Mm.
And so I thought, okay, well, that's interesting. So I did look up Marina in terms of Mesoamerica, and very interesting what I found.
Really?
Yes, was that there was a woman, and I think she basically was the translator for Cortez when he arrived.
Oh,
And
wow.
she was sold to him as a slave. Um, but because she had been kind of enslaved a couple different tribes, she spoke a couple different languages. So she accepted Christianity, and he renamed her from the name that she had to Marina.
Mm.
And there, besides being known as Donna Marina, she was also known as La Malinche. And a lot of people in Mexico and throughout the history have seen her as being a turncoat, as being someone who she sided with Cortez, and she encouraged the things that, as is interpreter, the things that he did, by bringing down some of the tribes and the kingdoms that were part of her own history. So they failed to realize that, I mean, she was a slave. I think she died, she was fairly young. So it was a matter of survival. The two of them kind of needed each other for that survival. But even to this day in Mexico, it is, she's not very well thought of.
Mm.
And I thought, isn't that interesting that that's kind of how, how it manifested, how I found that out.
Man, and that seemed to happen a lot with people who are enslaved, right? They have no choice.
Yes.
I would think they have no choice, and then people turn on them because they have no choice. I don't know.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. And I mean, who knows what would have happened? And it's not like Cortez walked into a unified country that was doing just fine. They were, as was typical in the time, they were kingdoms, many kingdoms who were constantly at war with each other. So part of initially what he did was, he acted as kind of a peacemaker between some of these little kingdoms and said, okay, well, you know what? As long as you're with me, I'm going to protect you from so and so. And so it did cut down some of the wars and whatnot. I think they said it's believed that she might have had a child with Cortez, and she married one of his generals, and then went to Spain, and they thought very highly of her in Spain. So I don't remember whether she died in Spain or she came back to Mexico and died in Mexico, or what it was. But yeah, I thought very, very interesting.
Yeah.
It sounds like she was a bridge to the future, right?
Mm.
Just as you are bridging the everyday world and spirit. So there can be some concordance against that. But, there's a lot of chatter about being on the right side of history. History will judge you. I don't feel qualified to judge my ancestors for what they did, or other people in history for what they did, because we are all learning and growing. We're all on a spiritual path. We have a choice at any time. Hi, Viviane. To do the right thing, and yet it could easily. We'll never know the full extent of the good she did.
Right.
in what she was doing, and she sounds like she had very little choice in any of those situations. I think Marina might be frozen here.
Marina frozen. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
She'll come back.
yes, she will. So good to see you. It's been a while.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hi, Daphne. Hi, Valerie. And hi, Marina. I know you're there. You'll be back.
She'll be back.
Thank you. So yeah, thank you for having me. I am covering for the wonderful Terry Suzuki. She's in Japan, so I am helping with I'm doing the Akashic clearing healing at the end of this month.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, I don't know.
You saw. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I was trying to fix something on my stream, and then all of a sudden, I'm glad the camera was off.
That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, I was listening to Daphne, and what I heard was, not one to judge, and then all of a sudden she stopped, and I went, "Oh, what's going on?" And then I could see all four of us had the little white, and I went, "Oh, that's me. That's got to be me."
Yeah. It happens.
Anyway, Viviani, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for doing this for us. I can't think of a better way to end the show with except with that wonderful Akashic clearing, healing, whatever it is that you folks need, it is going to be given to you. So I'm so looking forward to that.
Thank you. So, thank you for having me. And again, I'm sorry about the little glitch earlier. I'm just so happy that the camera was off. You have no idea. But anyway. So I'm going to in a moment go read the prayer protection and open the Akashic records for this group, everyone watching this live stream and also watching the replay. So
Absolutely.
I always like to start. Go ahead.
I just want to say I just need to make a quick little stop.
Sure,
okay?
go ahead.
Well, I'll be right back.
That's good. Yeah. So I always like to do connect to ground my energy and then connect to source right before. I mean, I did this before I joined, but I'll do it again with everybody together. So lovely to see you all here.
You did a beautiful job last time. It was beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah, and I remember that towards the end it was a little bit different, but it was what I was called to do, so I was getting to do that. So we'll see what happens today. So
it's always surprising.
Yes. Yeah. But I think I have an idea. We'll see if I have an idea what's going to be.
Well, while we're waiting for her, do you have any events coming up, either of you, or classes or offerings that you want to tell people about?
Oh, goodness.
I offer private readings, and I have the information in my channel. I do offer private readings. At the moment, I don't have any upcoming events other than my live streams. I started a solo live stream on Tuesdays at 11:30 a.m. Eastern time. So yes, 11:30 a.m. every Tuesday. So
nice. Yeah. I offer readings. There's psychic intuitive astrology readings. It's more of a soul reading. And my information is in my channel. I can put it in the chat if you like.
Yeah, I'll put mine in the chat too. I don't know if it's I do offer. Did you mention your Valerie? Did you mention your astrology readings?
Yeah, that's they're psychic intuitive astrology readings. Yeah, they're really in depth. And they are with your natal chart and the current planetary lineup whenever we meet. So this way, a few months
Yeah.
an idea of where the energies are working, beneficial for you. Um, on Wednesdays now, Diana and I are doing a show to the end of the year, probably into February, because this is like the last of this 9 year, this last of this era, really. And it's, can be a little aggressive on your body. So we're having a show every Wednesday night to talk about that. We bring in astrology, and then on Friday at 6, I have a show with Kaylee who channels the Holy Spirit. Yeah, she's cool.
Yeah.
So we have a show at 6, and on Saturday I have a show with the Crone Zone about December's astrology. Thanks for asking, though. Thank you,
Nice.
Debbie.
Yeah,
Like,
thank you. Daphne. I posted my channel too in the
oh,
chat because of
that I was doing.
yeah,
My goodness. I can't
new
believe
thing
it.
I'm doing is the live
I
stream.
always I forget to say like, share, and subscribe. I forget to say things like that.
I know. You know what? I just realized that I did the whole show without ever mentioning any of the Shine Your Light products.
I,
So clearly,
Yeah,
clearly that's something that I'm just going to leave for now. We can talk about it in December, because that's also going to give me an opportunity to go change everything so that it doesn't say Shine Your Light 2025, that it can say Shine Your Light
yeah.
2026. So it all works out.
yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
I guess Daphne, you asked a question, but you didn't. Did you mention yours?
Yeah, that's
Oh, thank you. Yes, I have another sound bath coming up. I'm just trying to choose the right date, but I have spent much of 2025 writing, and I have a short story coming out in an anthology next week. So I'm very excited about that, and I'll let people know about that when the details emerge. But it's a story about a woman whose mediumship abilities are sparked when someone gives her a tarot deck. So lots of stuff that we love, right? So it's thank you so much. Yeah.
Mhm.
So and I hope it's okay, Marina, if I stick around. I really want to participate in
Oh, absolutely.
Viviani's. Yeah, thank you.
Yes, 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 absolutely. Yeah, no one has to leave. Yeah.
And I just realized I'm kind of matching a little bit in the tones here with Daphne and then Marina and Valerie.
yeah. I didn't even notice.
Oh, yes,
Oh,
we're festive. We look
yes.
festive.
I noticed today as I was, kind of transferring some T-shirts to, a back part and bringing out more sweaters. I have an overabundance of red sweaters.
Mm,
Apparently, I like the color. So,
you like red. That's okay.
yes.
mhm.
And I think it's interesting, adapting. You have the same color as the olive. Now I can't say it right.
Olivine?
Olivine.
Olivine. It's so cool.
Somewhat planned.
Ah,
I love it. I
yes.
love it. I love it. Viviani does too. Didn't know anything about it. I love it.
Yes, that's true. Okay, so now that we are, Marina's back, I'm going to start by, I'd like to get us to relax, close our eyes, and make sure you have your feet flat on the floor and your back straight. Close your eyes. I like to roll my shoulders sometimes, like to help me relax a bit. And we're going to take 3 deep breaths. Hold it at the top for a few seconds, breathing with your mouth and out through your nose, and release all the worries and the monkey mind and any stress that you have. So, first deep breath in. Release. One more.
Excuse me.
Release. One more deep breath in. And now, like I like to imagine, focus on the center of your heart and imagine a cord descending through your heart, going down deeper through the layers of the earth, deeper and deeper and deeper. Until you reach Mother Gaia's crystalline heart. And take a moment to send her love and gratitude. Now remain connected to her heart and extend your light cord up through the layers of the earth until it reaches the base of your spine and connects to the center of your heart once more. And now you extend your light cord up through your throat, the top of your head, going higher and higher to the sky, the stars, and the highest dimension of the universe. Until you reach and connect into Source, the source of love of this universe. And take a moment to send Source love and gratitude. Remain connected to Source and extend your light cord down through the universe and the stars and the sky until it reaches the top of your head and reaches your heart to connect to your hearts once more. And now, while you're connected to Source and Gaia, I like to imagine a rose, a pink rose at the center of my heart. And imagine this rose opening now. As your heart opens and relaxes a bit more, imagine pink diamond light shining from your heart and expanding. Through your room, the room you're in now, the building you're in right now, and expanding through the streets and to everywhere until it completely surrounds the planet Earth with this pink diamond light. You're sending and receiving unconditional love. And with that, I ask you to return to this space, to this present moment. And I'm going to read the opening, another prayer of protection, and open the Akashic records for this group and those watching the replay. We are surrounded by the pure white light of divine source. We ask Archangel Michael to protect and guide us. And we call forth all of our angels, our guides, beings of light, and Akashic records masters to assist us now to receive information of the highest truth, the highest frequency of light and love, allowing us to receive exactly what we need for our greatest good and the greatest good of humanity. And so it is. And now for the opening of the records, we open ourselves to the light, and with this light, we open ourselves to the highest truth and our soul's purpose. We call upon the Akashic Records Masters, guardians of the records, and beings of light who serve the divine plan in truth, clarity, and to guide us to our highest good and the highest good of all in divine love. And we ask the Akashic Records Masters to assist us in accessing the records, to receive exactly what is needed for the highest truth, highest timeline, and the greatest good for all. And with this said, this group and those watching the replay are giving the truth to best serve them on their healing journey into the love and acceptance that is most beneficial for them, to know in this moment. I'm going to repeat this silently. So the records are now open, and I'm going to um, see what the masters want to do today. So I see us all forming a circle. And there is a fire at the center of the circle. And now I'm seeing a light cord um, from our heart going straight to the center of this fire. I'm asking what they want us to do. Now I see us with left hand on heart and right hand on solar plexus. I see Saint Germain next to this flame at the center. And now this flame is larger and is deep purple in color. And the light, this thin light cord that is from our heart to this center of this fire is for us to send all that we wish to transmute at the moment. I heard fear and resentment is one of the issues here that need to be cleared. And I'm hearing that some of the more recent family gatherings may have brought up some issues. I heard resentment again, I heard fights, I heard disagreement, estrangement, discord. So as I'm saying these words, I see light moving from the heart all the way to the fire, to this through this light cord. It's like an orb flying, moving from the heart all the way to this center of this fire. So as I am saying these words, also think about what you wish to transmit at this time, in addition to everything, to the words I said, and I'm waiting for more to come through. Anger, heard the word comparison. Judgment. So again, everything is going to this fire so it can be transmuted. I heard lack, despair, and uncertainty. And as each word I'm saying reaches the center of the fire, I see the flames are flickering and moving strongly, expanding to transmute. I heard deception. I heard I want to be heard. I heard I want to be loved. So there's this fear and abandonment. Now I see the word trauma. And this time it's really big and heavy as it moves from the heart to the center of the fire. And it causes the fire to really expand, and the crackling noises are louder. So as we're doing this exercise, please continue to think of what's coming through for you and say these words out loud. Fear of change is coming through now. Almost as big as the trauma. And then I heard it's not inevitable. You're afraid of change, but it's going to happen no matter what. So those are the biggest ones that I saw: trauma and fear of change. And then I heard the lack of understanding. They're showing me the family scenario again, and I heard lack of understanding and the need to. I'm trying to think the right word come through. Coexist. Yes, coexist. Let go of the need to be right. That's why I heard next. So the fire was really small at the beginning and just really expanded and is very large at the center of the circle. Now they're wanting us to take another deep breath in and release. And now I'm seeing the words transmute, transmute, transmute in the fire right now. Transmute, transmute, transmute with the violet fire. I see the words love conquers all now at the center of the fire. And it's calming. The flames are calmer now. I see Saint Germain standing up closer and using his cape to extinguish the flame after the transmutation. Okay, now I see Archangel Metatron approaching the center, and where the fire was previously, there is a tree. And now it's time to feed the tree from the center of our hearts to the center of the tree, but to feed the tree with the things that we want. I see love right away flowing from the heart to the tree. Peace, harmony, joy, abundance, unity. And take a moment to say out loud what you want to give to this tree, because it's what you want to grow and expand and manifest. I see the heart in the center of the tree receiving the light from their heart and expanding. The tree is becoming taller and the branches are also expanding to cover the whole circle. We are all under. We are all. This tall trees is causing us. It's creating this shade. The branches are creating this shade to over all of us, forming the circle. It's like a veil of protection. I'm going to ask the Akashic Records Masters for a message. It's while you're feeding the tree, you're feeding yourself just as before. So it's a reminder to not hold on to the toxic and the negative talk. I'm looking at they just showed me the ashes of what was there before of the fire. And then I heard you don't want that running through your veins. showing me the ashes again. You don't want you wouldn't want that running through your veins. Now showing me the tree again. And they're showing the silhouette of our bodies with all of the veins, and also that's being shown um, at the tree. The same. The tree has the same um, the arteries and the veins, and showing the blood flowing just like we are, just like we have our in our bodies right now. And then from us in the circle, I see the word love flowing from the heart to the tree. And then I heard, that's what you want running through your veins. And now the tree is growing even taller. Now they're asking to close by walk towards the center of the circle, just to be strong, closer to the tree. And with your left hand, touch the trunk of this tree. They're asking us to say, I love you, thank you, thank you, thank you to the tree. And I see Archangel Metatron behind the tree and looking up at the branches where you would see fruit or flowers. I see our Akasha Records books hanging off the tree, hanging from the branches. It's really of all of us present here in the live stream and watching the replay. So now the light cord between the heart and the tree is cleared as we walk back to where we were in the circle initially. And then I hear, remember we're all one, and just showing again us in the circle and showing all those books hanging off the branches of the trees, all of our Akasha Records books. Now, to me, this is all the tree, and it's becoming white light, and I just see the energy being grounded. Now they're telling us that it's time to go back to the present moment, and move your fingers. Open our eyes when we're ready to open our eyes. And I am going to close the records by offering deep gratitude to the Akashic Records Masters, the guardians, and the guides, and all present today for the truth, the light, and love received. So the records are now closed. Okay.
Thank you.
This was really different than I was expecting, but it was a trip anyway. So,
It was beautiful.
thank you.
Yes, absolutely.
I was way out there. Still am.
Thank you. That was wonderful.
Yes, very, very peaceful, very peaceful. And as most of you know, this is a highlight for me. Um, the the energy, the high vibration. I'm just
Hmm.
I'm in gratitude. I'm absolutely in gratitude. So
Oh, thank you to the Akashic Records Masters because I was just describing what I was seeing. So,
well, yeah, absolutely. I could visualize that fire, believe me. And
Mhm.
there were logs in that fire, and some of those logs had the words written on them
Mhm.
that you were providing. And yeah,
Love it.
Oh, I see a comment by MLR. MLR. My tree is the real life hickory nut tree outside my window. I will never look at all of those hickory nuts, mini Akasha records, the same way.
yeah, oh,
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to see that at
yeah,
the end with the books hanging.
yes,
So cool.
and
Yeah.
it totally and absolutely makes sense because I'm yes, the Akashic records are hanging off a tree, just like ornaments are hanging off a tree.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes, and I actually had a feeling that this was going to be a little bit because before we started tonight, I was meditating and I got a little bit about how, well, we in US we just celebrated Thanksgiving and it's a wonderful time for a lot of people, but there are also those that maybe feeling lonely and or they have issues with their family members and then all those things a little bit bubbling up. So then I heard, okay, there's going to be something that, yeah, maybe more and the things that will be brought up that need to be released. And yeah, and there was to remember too. It's hard because a lot of us don't may not have unity, um, loving and understanding our own family units, and then it's hard to um, for those that are in the situation and being you're still sharing the light and you're still um, standing and giving sending unconditional love and worthy of unconditional love. But when you're in that situation, yeah, it's difficult. So that was
Yes.
what was coming through before, um, as being that environment, bringing up the trauma earlier, the bit that we did declaring for the trauma and change. I think
Yes.
that was the bigger ones that came through. Yes, so.
As
Yes.
soon as you said the word trauma, I had a really physical response to that. I had it felt like a golf ball sized stone but beneath my left shoulder blade. Like I could feel that it was distorting my entire body because of its presence there. And I released it and sent it into the fire.
Mhm.
And I had sort of a montage of anytime I had been struck as a child,
Yeah.
anytime in a past life where I had struck a child, right? Like, and there was this whole montage of people being hurtful to each other. And but the main message was you don't need to examine this in great detail. We now can release trauma without
Mhm.
you know, spending such a great amount of time on it, and it was just such a blessing to let that go. And as soon as it went into the fire, I could feel my whole back just relax. It was beautiful.
Mm,
Oh, wonderful. Thank you for sharing that.
that's
Thank you.
beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, and Deanna says I burst into tears. Oh,
Mm,
yeah. There's. It feels good to let things go. We don't have to um, continue to punish ourselves for something that we may have done or may have been done to us.
Mhm.
Drop that luggage. Let it go. Let it go.
Mhm.
Well,
Yes.
this has been absolutely fabulous as always. And I'm so grateful to each and every one of you in the chat and to Valerie, Daphne, and Viviani. Thank you so much for being here with me in the end, and for all the for for everyone who joined us, for Val with her wonderful prayers, and Ali for reminding me of that beautiful poem,
mm,
and Kelly. Thank you, Kelly, for being here. And I hope I don't believe that I forgot anyone, but yeah, Valerie, Diana, thank you.
mhm.
I look forward to the next one, which I think is going to be on December 27th.
Mhm.
And yeah, we'll see what we can leave behind for 2025 and what we can look forward to for 2026. So
Yeah,
thank you, each and every one of you.
thank you.
Marina, thank you,
Okay,
everyone.
take care, folks, and
Bye.
see you later. Bye for now.
We love you.